What's everybody up to? What's up is up? Let me turn my volume up a little bit. Hi. And people come in, I'll, do some updates. Because I just applied for CalFresh today. That's interesting. First time applying for like food stamps and stuff. I follow a few low-income people here on YouTube, and I think I'm there. Hi, how are ya? It's been crazy last couple weeks. How are you doing? If you're in here, just say hello. We can kind of just chit-chat and hang out. Yeah, that's all I got energy for right now. I'm about to go take a walk in a minute. I'm at the park. So that'll be nice. Just checking to see who's online. I know a lot of you just, whatchamacallit, you just like live hop and stuff like that. I like to, I'm avoiding political content a lot of the time, except for like the Daily Show, that kind of thing. They had a really good interview with one of the Democratic senators on the Daily Show last night, so go check it out. It's pretty cool. So what are you up to? Hello. I'm just chit-chatting. Is anyone gonna join the protests that are up, I think, in like 2 days or something? Oh, hi. How are you? Hi, guys. Hi, we got some people in here. Yes. What's everybody doing? I'm about to go take my walk, and I decided to go on live. Hi. So I applied for, oh, thank you, Razan. Oh, my day's good. I just did some chores. Oh, you're from Bangladesh. Oh, you're watching from Mecca. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just doing all the things, like doing all the chores, and now I'm about to take my walk once I'm done talking to you guys. Hi. And yeah, thank you for the likes. Subscribe if you feel like it. I'm just on a health/disability journey, and I'm just going through it. So, yeah. How are you guys doing? Like, done. Thank you. Yeah. It's almost like you can, if you're in the same boat, like if you have like a chronic illness or something, it's almost like, oh, thank you. You can ignore your symptoms until you go to the doctor, and then that's all you can think about. Anyway, that's my experience. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Leah. Just wearing my Lincoln Park shirt. Represent. Yeah. Oh, it's 11:45 p.m. Cool. It's 1:45 p.m. here. Yeah, subscribe if you like. I'm from the USA. America. Not that I'm proud of it, but there you go. It's always, USA is a sensitive topic right now, because we like starting trade wars, apparently, for no good reason. Oh. Hi, Zane. How you doing? What's up, everybody? It's nice when people just like say hi and say where they're from and stuff. Thanks. You're like, I said that too. That's fun. Yeah. So, thank you. Exactly. Exactly. The people here, American people are just fine. And then the few that are in power are just going bat crazy, you know? I knew Trump was a, what you would call it, Russian asset since the 90s or even earlier. Trump is good. Depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. Yep. Hi. How's your day going? Let's just say I'm for increasing rights instead of taking them away. So, there's that. What's up, everybody? Any plans for the weekend? Oh, I have a Toyota. I got a Toyota. Yep. Our share market bumped yesterday with that Trump statement. I know. Yeah, he's totally in control right now, which is crazy. Have I eaten? I ate a little bit today. Yeah. I basically just eat whatever, you know. My market for what? Or the stock market or something? Ooh, 2 a.m. in India, go to sleep. But I know, I went to bed at like midnight yesterday, so just because stressed out. Not fun. And it's just like, as a citizen, all you can do is just like sit there, you know? All we can do is just hang out. Can't really do anything at this point. Aw, thanks. Yeah. Lots of people from India today. Ooh, Iraq. Oh my goodness. That's why I like the lives. You could just see what everybody else is doing. You know? I just feel like the USA is in its own weird echo chamber bubble, and the rest of the world is just like going by as normal. You know? It just feels so weird. Good night. Have a good day. Bye, Rudra. Oh, if anyone follows me today, I will follow you back. So, you know, we're just hanging out today. Well, thank you. You know? At this point, marrying a pleasant man sounds good to me. Yep. That would be amazing. Well, what are you guys up to? This is fun. Aw, thank you. Oh, he's Indian origin. Yeah. Although coming to the US isn't a good idea right now. You never know what's going to happen. Unfortunately. I support immigration, obviously, but this administration doesn't. Hi! Oh my gosh, my phone is like heating up already. Goodness. Wow, thanks for the like, you guys. I might have to end this live in just a minute and then maybe hop back on. because this phone is getting warm. That's what I don't like about, phone lives, that they can heat up your phone. What's everybody up to today? Hi, Leah. Hi, Matt. Are you guys going to any Easter celebrations this weekend? My family always does something, but a few of my family members are sick right now. So I may go to church instead. I live in California, and I live on a little island. So it's just suburbia. It's nothing special, but it's an island. What about you? Yeah, it's just so weird to think like literally on the coast of California, if you think about it. You got braces. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta be careful with braces. I never had them. I was just too nervous. Like maybe now I could do that Invisalign thing. Because when you're almost 40, lots of people do the Invisalign stuff. But braces are good for you, even though they're annoying. I need to get new glasses. That's what I need to get. So, trying to find a doctor's appointment pretty soon. And I'm going to get sunglasses and everything. Yeah. India, Kashmir. Kashmir is a place, right? I love Indian food. We actually have an Indian food place like a mile away from here, which is pretty nice. Lots of Indian and Asian places around here. Yeah. What sucks though is we have to get deliveries from Amazon all the time of like random stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you for liking. 11 likes. Wow. And thank you if you guys subscribed. Yeah, I'm trying to monetize this channel and it's slow going, but we're getting there. It's fun to just like hash out, your day and just talking to people and seeing what you can do to improve yourself, and learn from other people. So, yeah, YouTube is great. And if anyone ever says stay in your lane, don't. Oh, I am a little toddler teacher. Like little kid daycare. And I'm trying to just hang out, go to work, come home, do the things. What about you? What do you guys do? Do you guys go to school? Yeah. Don't remember you. Kinda. Hi. I'm starting to recognize some people because I'm trying to do lives once or twice a week. So, yeah. I think I do. Hi. Yeah, because now I'm only working like 3 days a week or something. I might be able to do these lives more. So I'm excited. I might try like, I think I might do a deep dive video tomorrow. On just like a topic. And see what the reach gets and stuff like that. Not like a vlog or anything, but like maybe do the vlogs as like the shorts and then do like normal videos on like commentary or deep dives and stuff like that. Cause I love those videos. Like I've been watching Bailey Siren or whatever, and she does like not commentary, but like she does dark history and she does like true crime and stuff like that. Oh wow. Congrats, Kira. Go do it. The world needs more doctors. That's for sure. Of any kind. Are you going to be medical student? Because I know each country has their own sets of rules and things like that. Well, that's your screen name, so. I just call people by their screen name. It's a character from Death Note. Okay. Nice. I don't really play video games or anything like that. It's Hasib. Hi. Hello. Yeah. What's up? How you doing? I'm just hanging out before I go on my walk. And my goal is 6,000 steps. Because then I'll have like 8,000 for the rest of the day. Because I'm not working today. I go to work tomorrow. I'm Amy. Patricia's my middle name. I don't want to put my last name on here. If that makes sense. Would you guys like it if I like did a San Francisco vlog? You know? Go to the city. Because those can be fun. Little travel vlog here and there. If you would do should I do a true crime video or should I do a deep dive? Which one would you guys like? You know what I mean? I'm leaning toward deep dive. So that sounds fun. There's not enough, you know, anti-Mormon or anti-MLM content out there. There's not enough. You know, MLMs still pop up. And, you know, the LDS church is like $10 billion at this point. You know? So, yeah. I think I'll do a deep dive. See how that goes. See what engagement I get. So that'll be fun. If you could do a deep dive, what would it be? Would it be like historical deep dive? Like I watched a deep dive on the pyramids and stuff like that, and how things we know about them are like basically conjecture. So I don't really want to do like aliens or anything like that. That's been way overdone. But I have been liking Bigfoot content. I just think that's really funny. That there's no real... People still think there's Bigfoot stuff. You know? I don't know. I know, right? So, you know, little... like, not exactly a conspiracy, but more like a deep dive. So, yeah. I think people mostly, like, want to believe in Bigfoot rather than, like, it's actually out there. You know? Like another humanoid species out there. Sorry. Nope. And you are back. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the likes, guys. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll like do some research tonight and post it probably this weekend. It'll be a fun little project. But I like doing the little miniature vlogs lately on the shorts because then you don't really need to edit them. You know? So And they're getting enough engagement because people like them. Anywho. And oh my god, I'm gonna go on a cruise to Mexico in a few weeks. I'm so excited. So excited. Ugh. I cannot wait till I get, you know, all the disability stuff taken care of. At least for a few months. Because then I think I'm going to go back to school once I get it, you know? Because if you're on disability and everything, you can't do the former job that you did. So, going to go back to school and everything. I think that's a good way to go. Yep. I don't know. We're just hanging out. Instead of watching reels and stuff, yeah. I decided to, like, hop on and actually talk to you guys, you know? Yeah, because it's, like, makes you feel productive. Hi, Elijah. You're back. Yeah. Because, man, I was struggling at work. I hated my job. Like, I hated it. Get these stupid headaches, like, all the time. You know? So, yeah, you just gotta adult and take care of yourself and stuff, so. And also, like, I have autism a little bit, so I'm getting that diagnosed and everything. Because, like, my parents aren't going to be here forever. They're not going to support me forever. You know what I'm saying? So, might as well get on the... See what advantages I can take, you know, from what healthcare and stuff, what they can help me with. Because, you know, parents are good, but they're not, you know, therapists or anything. Right? So, like, I have one autistic friend who lives in cheap housing. You know what I mean? And he works in the mailroom. He has cheap housing. You know, he has free healthcare, all that good stuff. So, I kind of want to be there too. You know, like, be as independent as possible, but, like, not relying on my parents, all that good stuff. Yeah. Actually be able to save some money. So, I'm going to be documenting all of that here, you know, in the next few weeks and see what I can do. See what debt I can pay off and stuff. There's this one YouTuber who will actually, like, post her screenshots of, like, I paid off this, I paid off this, I paid off this. I'm like, whoa, girl. Property share from parents? No. It's all up to the family. You know, like, if the parents move, sometimes they'll give the house to a child, you know, an adult child, that kind of thing. That happened to my neighbors. She was able to buy a house, with what her parents were able to give, even though they're still alive and everything. And so, you know, she rents out her rooms and things like that. Because she just has a normal job. Even if you have a normal job, if you're not married in America, it's so hard. So, everybody needs roommates and stuff. I know, it's not good. It's really not good. The housing market is just insane. And the jobs haven't really caught up. So, like, I make decent money. It's just everything else is really expensive. So, yeah. It's definitely... And, you know, if you get sick, you don't get paid. Like, all that kind of crap. So, yeah. Each country has... While I think America is, like, safe for the most part, stuff still does happen, you know, but it's harder for stuff to happen. I think that's what it is. Like, for the most part, we're, you know, it's also good in a sense. I mean, it makes people really, really independent, you know? Like, I just heard on the news, like, there was a homeless guy who actually won his case in court, and he got like $2 million out of it, his settlement, but they couldn't find him because he was homeless. So I'm praying for him. I pray that they are able to find him. You know, that he like goes to a shelter and they can actually identify him. Exactly. You know, like he became homeless before he got his whole, because you know, he was depressed and stuff, and he wasn't able to make his housing payments and all that good stuff. But then he won his settlement way too late. So I think that's pretty sad. Yeah. And I've known of people who, even my own uncle, like, was homeless for like 2 days and stuff, and then he called my mom, and he was like, I can't do this. And then he was able to go to, like, what are they called? Not a shelter, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I feel bad for him too. Like, everyone in America just says, go by your own bootstraps, but what if you have mental health issues? There's whole stigmas behind that. What if you can't get a job for whatever reason, you know? So, like, I'm very socially awkward. Very. And so, yeah, it's very hard for me to keep friends, all that good stuff. I had friends in my 20s, and then the pandemic happened, you know, and now it's like barely a thing. So I need to do, like, I think I'm gonna vlog it. Like, I'm gonna try to do like group classes and stuff like that, you know, on my days off and everything. Because when I get disability, I could still work. How many days? Like five per paycheck. So that's 10 days a month. Parents distribute poverty among children. Yeah, that's very similar to here, but it's all up to their discretion. Like, we have one family home, but we'll probably end up selling that, you know, and dividing it up amongst me and my sibling, and you know, 50-50 and everything, and then we'll decide what we need to do with that, like, if and when. So yeah, you just all have to kind of, in America, you kind of just have to have your own agreements. And then sometimes in families, like, they just start arguing and nobody can agree. And that's what happened to my dad's family, and that was really sad. You know, like, the pity side comes out. Yeah. If you're in the chat, just say hi. We can always have a nice discussion. I might be on here for like 5 more minutes or so. So yeah. And I need to take my walk. Yeah. Have I met Mr. Beast? No. No, he is everywhere. He is, but I live in the part of California that once in a while we have celebrities. Like, Keanu Reeves likes to visit our town a lot, because it's very, and also we have basketball players and stuff that live in my town. Every once in a while you'll see this dude in Safeway in the grocery store. You'll be like, wow, that's a basketball player, you know? But you know, we've had people live here, because Hollywood used to actually make movies here. Like, we were this nice little suburbia, and so they would make movies here. And, you know, Keanu Reeves would be like going to get ice cream, you know? Like, what? I never saw him though. There's a lot of celebs. Yeah, sometimes. And it's just like really random though. You know, because people would be doing their concerts here, people would be doing their events here, you know, and they have to live their lives like people do. So in parts of California, like, you don't treat celebrities as celebrities, you just treat them kind of like people, and I think they like that, you know. I have met a few people, but at like conventions and stuff like that, in more appropriate settings, you know. Like, one time my uncle saw the guy from Back to the Future, the guy with Parkinson's, And so he just saw him at a Starbucks. He was like, oh, hey, man. Yeah, so you just gotta be polite and friendly. You can't just be like, you know, yeah. Because there are people too. That's funny that you asked about Mr. Beast, though, because I know he does the whole Amazon thing, the Amazon show. He's quite a character. Oh, they're endangered idiot. Uh-oh. Like paparazzi and shit, like bad. Oh no. I bet they just bring, they're very private when they're in India, you know what I mean? Like whatever event they're going to. Or filming in India or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. And you guys have like all sorts of celebrities too. Like from all over, I bet. You know, like the K-pop people and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on my walk. I hope you guys have a good day. God bless. And go to church this weekend if you can, because it's Easter. Yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining me.